I'm Kayla Gaskins in Washington. Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy's Department of Government Efficiency has ambitious plans to cut government spending by trillions. Finding $2 trillion to trim from the federal budget will be no easy task for the new Department of Government Efficiency.
And if you do something the way it's always been done and it's failed before, it's going to fail again.
Some suggestions, though, are more controversial than others, such as cutting all U.S. foreign humanitarian aid.
You know, we've got a math problem, and it's to the tune of $37 trillion.
Former Congressman Ron Paul, father to sitting Senator Rand Paul, offering his time and effort to DOGE. Paul making the suggestion to axe the aid last week on X, writing, "It's taking money from the poor and middle class in the U.S. and giving it to the rich in poor countries," adding, "Americans don't want their government to borrow more money to spend on foreign aid." Musk responding with, "Ron is not wrong." South Carolina Congressman Ralph Norman on board with the idea, with the caveat aid to Israel must remain.
And Americans are tired of giving away money that we don't have. That was what the last election was about, along with a lot of other issues. And it's not fair to our young people.
House Oversight Committee Chair James Comer reportedly supports this approach as well, but insists leaving aid to Israel untouched. Senator Josh Hawley suggesting they take a look at the United Nations funding as well.
I mean, that institution, the United Nations, has become so corrupt. It has become so opposed to American interests. I can imagine beginning immediately right there.
When asked, Senator Ron Johnson from Wisconsin didn't give an opinion on cutting the aid, but says cuts have to be made.
I'm very supportive of what their efforts are going to be. We need out-of-the-box thinking. We need a paradigm shift here.
In 2022, the U.S. spent $70 billion on foreign aid. The money went towards economic development and international humanitarian efforts. Ukraine alone receiving $175 billion, including military aid from the U.S. since Russia invaded in February of 2022. In Washington, I'm Kayla Gaskins.